Well, it's action from the FA Cup, the Emirates FA Cup, as we must rightly call it now. And it's a very special competition. Alan, it's been very good to you.
It has, and there's always a buzz when players come into this competition, and there's a buzz around this ground too.
Nottingham Forest in our featured match today against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace more than useful at the moment, and they're hoping to get another victory here. They played very well last time out in that away victory against Manchester City.
Yeah, and I think the confidence that they gained from that 2-0 win will be enough for them here today.
Little piece of interplay between the two. It's fine play from Nottingham Forest, getting really onto the front foot now. Strong, fair challenge, pulls out for a throw though. Made the challenge well. Vaughan. And they've cut it out. Short passes, they're keeping the ball. The shot's on! The goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. Ventraya. Well, they're in a good position here. He's got his shot off now. And a chance he hasn't been able to take.
Well, it's one of the best opportunities of the match, that. And he knows he should have done better.
Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Now he's looking for support. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. He's given possession away here. Now Damien Delaney. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. And in goes the cross. And it will be a kick for the goalkeeper, goal kick. Wonderful occasion to come, a great game I'm sure that you'll be able to see with us on EA Sports. The first leg of the EFL Cup semi-final fixture. Crystal Palace, they'll be facing Leeds United.
Well, you get to this stage, nobody wants to make a mistake. I'm sure there'll be some tension in the air.
And it takes a nick off the player, out for a throw. Nottingham Forest on the attack here, looking good. Vaughan stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Dreyer. Andros Townsend. Ventraya.
Would Phil Jones, that's Phil Jones, please contact your
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. To put them in front, it's a goal and they're in front.
Well, first time, it gives neither defender nor goalkeeper a prayer when it finishes bottom right.
Well, they want to see this again, this goal. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Burke. Little private game between the two of them. On to the attack now. Oh, the possession squandered in a good position. And now they've got to get back. Keeps it going. That was the opening that they've been working so hard to get back on level terms.
And you're right, Martin, they have worked extremely hard. Just let down at the death there. What a miss.
Dreyer. Brilliant football from this team. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Well, they've got a corner now, and possibly a chance to add to their lead. It's a fine goal, and we can see it again here.
Beautiful strike, drilled it and early into the bottom right-hand corner there.
Well, it's out for a corner. And heads it towards goal. It's a corner coming up yet again. Now here's a chance. And shoots! Great stop. Corner given. Shots on here. Conceding the corner, now they've got to deal with it, the defenders.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 4 minutes of added time.
Corner count rises and rises. That's why they say he's a great goalkeeper, this fellow.
Yeah, wonderful positioning.
That's interesting, the corner count to this point. Succession of corners here. And it's a header. Hit the bar! Defender's done very well to clear that. Well, that's half-time at 1-0. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Oh, he was all over the place. Superb.
Players have had their chance to assess what the first half brought for them. The start now of the second half of this game in the Emirates FA Cup.
Yeah, interesting to know what the two managers would have said in those half-time dressing rooms, but I'm expecting a really good clash here.
Andros Townsend. Excellent passing, great interplay. The shot's on! So close to putting the cherry on the icing on the cake.
Oh, I can't believe he's missed it. Missed the target. Missed a wonderful opportunity there.
The break is definitely on. He's got his shot off now. Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see. 2 for him on the day, and 2 very well taken goals. Another angle on it here. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. David Vaughan. Burke. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Andros Townsend. Joel Ward. He's having a ball with the ball, Alan.
Yeah, he's doing all sorts of things with it for his team. He's
This could be a chance. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Cabaye looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Some options now for the pass. Johan Cabaye. Gonna try one now, and it's a goal here. And that's the third, the hat-trick. It's a day he'll never forget. Well, some players might switch off if they've scored a goal, even 2 goals in the game, but he's greedy for more, in the best way, I mean, and he's got a hat-trick.
Yeah, he's been a danger from the start. His work rate, his runs off the ball have been top class.
Well, they've widened the margin now. 3-0 they lead. Michael Mancian. Burke. Here the challenge is a good one. And shoots! He's blocked that well. Well, it will be a throw. It's gone out off that player there. Good forward play from them. Shot on! And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. And here's the shot. And the goalkeeper got across to it. Well, they're keeping the pressure on with all these corners. Slide rule pass there. Defender to it first. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Could be dangerous. Well, good through ball. And now he's looking for some support. And now the shot! And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. Corner. Townsend. It's offside, and the referee's given it. Velios. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Joel Ward. Johan Cabaye. They've got the ball back. The interceptor got it for them. going to be a substitution here for the home side. Return pass. Gone for the through pass. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Burke. And it's the goalkeeper's ball, quite clearly a wasted cross. Home team ready to make a change. Back it goes to the keeper, Mandanda. Cabai. Now here's a chance. It has been a case of the die being cast pretty early in this football match, and we've known who's going to win for a long time now. It has been very one-sided. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Opportunity now. He's kept it out. Three minutes to be added on. Stopped emphatically, just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Very well done with the inside of the head as well as the outside. Good pass. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Well, that's always the goalkeeper's ball, and a simple catch, as much as anything is simple in this game. It's a comprehensive win by 3-0. That's the final whistle. A confirmation then of their success in this cup tie today.
Well, they sailed close to the wind once or twice, some good saves from the keeper, but I think they just about deserve this win.
Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Well, he goes across and grabs the match ball from the ref, a hat-trick.
Well, this attack has got a bit...
The Football Association Challenge Cup. Norwich City 1, Queen's Park Rangers 1, Nottingham Forest 0, Crystal Palace 3.
It's been a classic competition this year. The English League Cup doesn't always get the plaudits I think it deserves. And here we are, excitingly, at the semi-final stage.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams take it easy, don't they, in terms of their team selection early on, but you get to this stage and it's a huge competition, so this is going to be fiercely competitive, I think.
The game today, Leeds United against Crystal Palace. It is the semi-final of the English League Cup, and it's underway.
Yeah, so much talk, and so much talk by the players. Now's the time for action for those lads.
Wood. He went in well. This is Campbell. And he could get away here. The shot's on! Oh, great work by the keeper.
Well, they've broken through here with a really good goal. And the celebrations reflect that. The supporters are going crazy. It's a terrific moment for the team.
A goal of top class, really, here.
Well, talk about luck. The keeper makes a good save, but straight into the path of the attacker.
Another angle on it here. So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Goal for Crystal Palace. Number 9, Fraser Campbell.
Giuseppe Bellusci. Defender raised his leg to block it. Dan. Here's Williams. James Tompkins. He's got it back again from his teammate. Williams. Lee Chung-yong. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Now Williams. Fred. Just working away to try and find an opening. Trying to thread it through here. Goes for goal with the header. And scores! Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get two, it is special. And he is feeling that special delight at the moment. Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
Number 9, Fraser Campbell.
Wood. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now.
It's a good ball, they could be in.
And he gives it back to him. Here's Williams. Dan. Nice bit of interplay between these two. Williams. Leeds United in good possession here, having worked hard to get the football back. Got on the ball in midfield, well read by the player in that part of the pitch. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Not a great cross at all in the circumstances. And pretty easy to cope with by the defending team. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Could be dangerous. Shots on here. Oh, off the crossbar and behind for a goal kick. picked off that pass, and now he's got the ball and a chance to create something. Fred. This is Campbell. What a powerhouse this fella is, non-stop.
Yeah, he's a grafter, all right, and he never gives those defenders a rest.
Fred. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. And the cross is in.
Punched away by the goalkeeper.
A timely challenge.
Well, that's a clever pass. Oh, that's great defending.
Wood. This is Campbell. Attacking now. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. Well, they've got to chase back because with the turnover in possession, they could be vulnerable. And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes.
Added time.
Got the ball back. I wonder how they're going to play it from here. We've reached half-time. They've had a wonderful first half in terms of the scoreline, as you can see. But it's the second half to negotiate and the second leg, of course, to come. So, although it looks good, it's not done and dusted yet.
No, I think it's all about concentration, isn't it? If they can keep...
Good action in the English League Cup in the first 45 minutes. Second half starts now.
I think one or two players surprised us, actually, how well they played in that first half. They'll be delighted.
Liam Bridcut. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. That looked dangerous until he made the interception. Fraser Campbell. Williams, probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Just a heavy touch, the opposition can take the ball away. And in goes the cross, and heads it towards goal. It's a poor shot really in the circumstances. But what a good ball into the middle.
I think he will. The manager will be at him for that because it was an easy header.
A brilliant first half from this fella.
On top of his game out there, and I'm sure he'll be thinking about grabbing his hat-trick in the second half.
Substitution that the home side want to make. Well, they're in a good position here. Well, good through ball. Shot on! Couldn't keep his balance on this difficult surface.
It's a greasy ball. We've had quite a bit of rain. Not an easy one to control.
It's Arsenal, we're hearing, who have splashed the cash on this new acquisition.
Well, they were decisive. They knew who they wanted and prepared to spend around 75.
He's got his shot off now. Off the post.
The goalkeeper will get this one, no problem. Quick header, found a teammate. Good reading of the play by the defender. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Liam Bridcut pressed and won the ball well forward. Shots on here.
Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his, and he's made sure he's protected it. Just a little nudge to nudge you in the direction of what's coming up on EA Sports for you. Our coverage of the Premier League fixture. It's Leeds United. They'll be hosting Manchester City.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
Advantage rule, Leeds allowed to play on. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. An example of excellent refereeing here. He delayed his punishment. He's going to show a card now, but he wanted that previous attack to at least find its natural conclusion.
Yeah, he is one of our more experienced refs, isn't he? And I like watching him go about his work. Showed his experience there.
Was good progress with this attack. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Strong tackle, and one that's led to a corner. What a good player we knew he was before the game started. He's just emphasised that in this performance.
Well, you've only got to look at the screen to see how successful, how positive he's been around goal. He's been so effective and got on the score sheet as well. Superb performance.
We could be in. And here's the shot. It's a fine strike, but not quite what he was hoping for.
But when he's hit it, I'm sure he would have thought that was going to bulge in the back of the net. Not quite, though.
Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. Taylor. Tackle here. Quick change of possession here. How dangerous is this, Alan, for the away team? Playing offside now.
Well, it's something that they have done this season, and they've done it with a bit of success at times.
And it's Williams. The break is definitely on. And he's threaded the pass through neatly. The shot's on! Was he going just too fast to be able to control it at the end? The shot was awful, really, after a wonderful run.
He's missed it by a mile. I just cannot believe that he's fluffed his lines like that.
Counting down in the last 10 minutes here. 9 to go. Good football between these two. Nice passing. Fraser Campbell. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. In with a chance. And a goal!
Well, I'm not sure if he intended that, but that's crept just under the bar, and it was an unstoppable shot.
Well, if it wasn't wrapped up before, Alan, it certainly is now.
Yeah, no mercy from this side. I'm thinking about goal difference, I think, now.
Well, they've widened the margin now. 3-0 they lead. Cooper. And Thompson. Fraser Campbell came in with a challenge. Wonderful chance! And it's Williams. And the added time will amount to 3 minutes at least.
3 minutes.
He might be through. Saw it all the way, the goalkeeper, and it's comfortable in the end. Thompson. So there we are, 3-0 is the final score. How well they've played, and they've thoroughly deserved this victory as the final whistle has got. First leg of this semi-final over.
English League Cup, semi-final, first leg. Leeds United 0, Crystal Palace 3.
Hi there, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me, and we're at Selhurst Park. Coming up now, Crystal Palace against Leicester City.
Selhurst Park.
So here's the kick-off. The game is underway. Sit back and enjoy. Appiah. Boateng. Time to go to Anfield, where Alan McInally's got some news for us.
It's a goal for Arsenal. It's been scored by Alexis Sanchez. The central defenders left each other and he nipped in to slot home. 4 minutes played and shoots.
And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Sorry we had to cut short Alan McInally then, but Arsenal scored in the game. The score is now 1-0. Here's an opportunity maybe. He's had a go here. Oh, well saved. James MacArthur trying to find a way through here, probing away. Mark Albright. Alan McInally has got a goal to tell us about from the Boleyn ground.
It's a goal for Everton. It's been scored by James McCarthy. The move looked to have broken down, but he had other ideas as he picked up the loose ball and swiveled to dispatch a shot high past the despairing keeper. 11 minutes played, 1-0.
Oh, interesting news again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan. Martin Kelly. Slide room, shots on here. That's a good block. Promising build-up until that challenge. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Slipped his man. Good challenge. Good tackle. Will be a corner, though. And he's up for the header. James MacArthur. This could be a chance. Going for goal! Was he going just too fast to be able to control it at the end? The shot was awful, really, after a wonderful run.
He's missed it by a mile. I just cannot believe that he's fluffed his lines like that.
A timely challenge. Ryan Bertrand. He might be through. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. In with a chance. I think he rushed his shot there, and that's why it's so wide of the mark. What we've got here is a chance for the home team to do the double over their opponents today, Alan.
Yeah, they made a statement, Martin, didn't they, with that earlier win on away territory, and it was a really good performance.
And it's gone out for a throw. That throw has literally tossed possession away. Strong challenge. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. Danny Simpson. Good work from the referee. Play on as an advantage. That'll be a throw now after the tackle. I guess he was aiming for a teammate, but he certainly didn't find one. Kelly. Appiah. Here's a chance to attack. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. We've got a corner here, that could pose some problems. Cleared it well. Goal kick now. Well, a real treat in store for you. Coverage on EA Sports of the Premier League fixture for Crystal Palace. They'll be hosting Swansea City.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
Gurkan Inler. Mark Albright. There's some potential in this move. They've got the ball back by that interception. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. Shot up! Well, that's not even close. How about Leicester City's next game, Alan?
They're playing Middlesbrough in their next match. I can't see them facing too many problems in this one. Easy for them.
Three minutes to be added on.
There will be a
Here the
minimum
challenge is a
of
good
3
one.
minutes added time.
Oh, he's through. Got to be. Oh, he had a real go.
Well, you can't knock him. He was in the right place at the right time. Just couldn't provide the finishing touch.
Moving forward with some danger. Let's see what the ref's going to do. Clearly a booking. Out comes the yellow card.
Well, he reached straight for his pocket. He didn't really think about it, but I think that's the good call.
Well, that's risky going in like that.
Well, he's tried to go for the slide tackle, and he's a fraction off getting the ball. It is a foul.
So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. Well, it's been a great first half.
Yeah, they've not been as potent as we've seen so often this season, but still 40.
Whistle from the referee, and we're off and running again for the second half. Won it back with an interception. Made the challenge well. Boateng. And shoots! The goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. That is a free kick. That will be a free kick. Well, the ref's given a foul here, and it's a bad one, yellow.
Yeah, no surprise there at all.
That was an easy decision for the ref.
When you attempt a slide tackle like that, you've got to time it perfectly, and he didn't.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. The referee's given a corner. Put them in front. Well, there's nothing still to separate these teams despite these chances. Here the challenge is a good one. Well, it's got away from him. Boateng. He's got it back again from his teammate. Bertrand. Could be dangerous. Looking to play his teammate through. Easy work for the keeper here. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. The return ball. Shot on! Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his and he's made sure he's protected it. Mark Albright. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Well, it's safe to play it back to the goalkeeper. He's good with his feet. Anderson. Boateng. James MacArthur on the attack here. Came in with a challenge. Well, that was looking good, and now it's turned over, and all the potential. He can put them in front. Must be. He has scored. Well, a certain amount of relief, I think, from the players as well as the fans. A lot of times they've come close. It looked like it was going to be one of those days, but now they lead eventually 1-0. A terrific goal.
Oh, that's a lovely poacher's goal. Johnny on the spot to tap it home.
First goal of the game in this second half. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Here's an update for you from Alan McAnally. Well, could be a booking here. Rash, Alan, reckless.
Well, it was badly timed. He didn't get the ball, and he knows he's committed a foul there.
My apologies to Alan McAnally and to you for interrupting him, but Everton got that goal. The score is now 2-0. If you want an indication, these possession statistics tell you about how even this match is, Alan.
Well, I thought coming into this game it was going to be quite a close affair. Possession's certainly been that way.
And on the bench, some activity for Leicester. It will be their throw. Lopez. Mendy. He went in well. And the pass not completed, really. Oh, it might be a second yellow for him here. It's the kind of challenge that, when you're carrying a yellow card, carries a bit of risk. Too much risk for him here. He's sent off.
Yeah, as soon as he went into it, I thought he was in trouble, and I think he realised that as well.
Well, you run the risk when you go to ground like that with a slide tackle of getting into serious trouble.
All right, it's a definite foul, Martin. It's a slide tackle, but he just mistimed it badly.
He's coming forward with some danger. At the bowling ground today is Alan McAnally watching for us. And Alan, I believe there's been a sending off already.
It's a red card for the visitors.
In with a chance. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Corner. The way to defend, make sure the opposition can't get on the ball in that part of the pitch. Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. Tries the through pass. Now they've got the ball back. What can they do from here? Really, really exciting game. You can't take your eyes off it. 5 minutes left of the 90. 1 goal in it. Leicester looking to get the ball up the other end of the field quickly.
I think this is going to be kitchen sink time, Martin, now. Plenty of long balls into the box, trying to get on those knockdowns.
Good forward play from them. Shot on! Oh, how much difference that could have made.
Well, I don't know whether nerves got the better of him because he was aware of how important it was to score there.
Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Just seen the board there, Alan. 4 minutes of added time.
Yeah, nervous moments to come here because the home team leading by a goal. It's not looked a secure lead to me.
And he could get away here. We say so often we get the benefit of these replays, and the assistant, of course, has one chance to see it. Did he get it right, Alan?
Oh, just about. I mean, that is a great call from the official over there. There wasn't much in it, a few inches, really.
Final whistle's gone, and it's a 1-0 win. Close game. A tribute to their fitness and to their character. Even though they didn't have as many players as the opposition, they've actually managed to win.
Yeah, and they used the ball really intelligently, Martin. They've got pace going forward, and that was invaluable.
Crystal Palace 1, Leicester City 0. Leeds United 0, Manchester City 2. Liverpool 1, Arsenal 2. Newcastle United 0, Norwich City 1. Stoke City 0, Middlesbrough 0. Swansea City 1, Manchester United 2. Tottenham Hotspur 3, Bournemouth 0. Watford 2, Sunderland 0. West Bromwich Albion 0, Chelsea 1. West Ham United 0, Everton 2. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Crystal Palace with 57 points. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 45 points. In third, Manchester United with 38 points. In fourth, Arsenal with 36 points. In fifth, Chelsea with 34 points. In sixth, West Bromwich Albion with 29 points. In seventh, Liverpool with 29 points, but only behind on goal difference. In eighth, climbing the table, are Manchester City with 28 points. Bottom of the table, Watford with 16 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom moving down are Leeds United with 19 points, but only behind on goal difference. Third bottom, rising up the table, are Norwich City with 19 points. Fourth bottom, Bournemouth with 21 points. Fifth bottom, Sunderland with 22 points.
Welcome, everybody. Martin Tyler along with Alan Smith. Alan, looking forward to it today.
Yeah, I think so, Martin. There's a really good buzz in the air here.
Coming up now, Crystal Palace will play Swansea City. The stars of the south of South London, Crystal Palace, and they're making a pretty good show of it.
Well, we're past the halfway mark, so you can't say that it's been luck. They're deservedly top of the pile. Holding the nerve perhaps now for this team.
Crystal Palace has a real spring in their step on the back of that home win in their previous game against Leicester City.
They'd finished 1-0. It was quite a close run affair, but I think they are capable of following up with another win today.
Here's the Crystal Palace team. Probably one of the two front men will slip behind the other and augment the midfield when required.
I think so. If they start getting overloaded in the middle of the park, that's always an option for this manager, who does like to fill his midfield.
There's one change from the last game for Swansea. Jordi Amat starts, despite looking shaky in recent games, and the main attacker, Borja Baston. And shoots! Terrific stop! Well, he could be the star turn in this game.
3 in his last 3. Really been his team's man of the moment.
Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. Maya. On the attack here. The defender really putting his body on the line to stop the cross. Nathan Dyer. Pressed and won the ball well forward. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the... He's got his shot off now. Nathan Dyer. Jack Cork. Baston building steadily here, keeping possession. Got the ball now under control and a chance to move themselves forward, get up the pitch. It's almost an air of complacency amongst these fans here today. I hope it doesn't get to their players because, well, that's straightforward for the goalkeeper. That's a throw. Trying to switch on the attacking. Shots on here. Good work by the goalkeeper. Two and having a little game of their own here. Maya. Return pass. Was good progress. Shot on! Oh, well saved. On the front foot now, they've got a corner, hoping for the goal that will put them in the lead. There's the ball in. And it's a header, and the goalkeeper got across to it. Another corner. And the cross is in. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. And now the shot! At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. A corner. Met it with his head. Challenges for the ball. Habanu. Well, the building step. Free kick. Well, you run the risk when you go to ground like that with a slide tackle of getting into serious trouble.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
Attacking now. They've gone wide. Chance to get the ball in the box. Well, here comes the support. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. And now they've lost it and could be caught having to hurry back. Some potential in this move, and it's a shot now. Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for that. Well, they know their positions here, they know their jobs defending this corner. And it's a headed effort at goal. The big hitters have hit again. They go in front, and with their attacking prowess, no one's surprised here. It's just a matter of who's going to score the goals. You know they are going to score, and they've got so many different ways of breaking down the opposition. So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Goal for Crystal Palace. Number 2, Joel Moore.
Borja Baston. They've got the ball back, the interceptor got it for them. And we're hearing there will be 3 added minutes here.
3 minutes.
Well, they're in a good position here. Well, good through ball. He's got his shot off now. Well, he's not managed it this time, but having scored in the game, I'm sure he'll keep on trying.
Well, he should do, because he's had a decent game out there, and his confidence should be high after that earlier goal.
Jefferson Montero. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Yeah, and what a good time to score that was. Put his side in the lead.
Team's all set, and we're ready for the start of the second period. Now Williams. Great interception. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Williams. Got in the way. And he's presented the ball to the opposition. Nathan Dyer. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Jack Cork. This team really on top of their game, and they've got themselves to be top of the league by playing like this.
Yeah, they have. I mean, they've got some top players, haven't they? Let's face it, and they've shown that out there today. They've really played some good football.
Just working away to try and find an opening. Shot on! Didn't hit it cleanly at all. On the transfer front, we're hearing of a confirmation of a transfer. Angel Di Maria has signed for Barcelona.
It's a statement of intent, isn't it? Around £35 million for this lad, but he's got good talent, good credentials.
One not to miss here on EA Sports. The semi-final second leg EFL Cup fixture for Crystal Palace. They'll be hosting Leeds United.
Well, an awful lot.
Going for goal! The goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Attacking well here. How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball? Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Nicely played through ball. Got to be. Oh, great work by the keeper. They've got a corner now. And here's the header. It's in! Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead. Well, look at it again. Off the underside of the bar and in.
Yeah, spectacular, isn't it, when that happens? Keeper no chance. Restarting
at 2-0. Nathan Dyer. looking down at the Swansea bench. There's going to be a substitute brought on. Alan, what about Swansea City in their next game?
Yeah, they're playing Everton in the next match in the FA Cup, and I think it could go either way.
20 minutes of the 90 still to play. Jefferson Montero. And in he goes with the tackle. It'll be a throw now after the tackle. Well, they're still trailing and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick. Jefferson Montero. It goes out wide again. Doing well to keep the ball. Return pass. He might be through. Well, good through ball. In with a chance. He's kept it out. And it's back for a corner again. And that's what we've had so far in terms of corners. And in comes the header, and he's met it with his head. Good stop by the goalkeeper. Jack Cork. That's gone out for a throw-in. I think the coach will be considering his options on the bench. Federico Fernandez. And in goes the cross. And the referee points for a goal kick. Touches of magic from midfield from him today.
One of those games where he's just been pulling all the strings, and it's one thing having possession, but it's another thing doing something positive with it, and he's certainly done that with his assist today.
Jack Cork. Federico Fernandez. And he passes back to the keeper. And he keeps possession with that header. And it's in!
Well, the whole stadium stands as one. That is one of those special moments you don't often see.
A glorious goal. A strike of awesome power from an awesome player.
Well, I don't think he'll score many better than that in his entire career, Martin. It was a long, long way out.
From the moment he hit it, you can see he knew it was going in. That's given them a comfortable situation here. 3-0 as the game gets underway.
Show your appreciation for today's man of the match. Number 40.
Did well, stuck out a foot, cut off the pass. Through pass. And now the shot! Oh, he had a real go.
Well, you can't knock him. He was in the right place at the right time. Just couldn't provide the finishing touch.
A very well-fought victory here. The referee has now put that in the record books by blowing the final whistle. 3-0 the margin of victory. They never let up, did they? They kept on going to make this a very big margin of victory.
Yeah, they were ruthless, actually. Quite often, last 10 or 15, you ease off, but this team didn't.
Return pass.
Crystal Palace 3, Swansea City 0. Watford 1, Newcastle United 0. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Crystal Palace with 60 points. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 46 points. In third, Manchester United with 39 points. In fourth, Arsenal with 39 points, but only behind on goal difference. In fifth, Chelsea with 37 points. In sixth, West Bromwich Albion with 32 points. In seventh, Liverpool with 29 points. In eighth, Newcastle United with 28 points. Bottom of the table and falling are Leeds United with 19 points, but only behind on goal difference. And then reading up the table, second bottom climbing the table are Watford with 19 points, but only behind on goal difference. Third bottom, Norwich City with 19 points. Fourth bottom, Bournemouth with 22 points. Fifth bottom, Sunderland with 23 points.
What a great chance for the side that is at home today, because they've already won the away leg.
They were impressive away from home, weren't they? If they're equally as impressive here, they'll be fine, won't they?
Coming up now, Crystal Palace against Leeds United.
Here's Crystal Palace now. Number 34, Martin Kelly. Number 6, Scott Dow.
Crystal Palace hoping for another win They played well last time out. They won at home against Swansea City.
Yeah, 3-0, comfortable for them, and they're flying at the moment. I think they'll win again.
Number 8, Fred. Number 10, Ambrose Townsend. And number 21, Connor Wickham. Referee for today's game. Thank you, Selhurst Park. Enjoy the game.
It is the semi-final of the English League Cup, and it's underway.
Yeah, so much talk, and so much talk by the players. Now's the time for action for those lads.
Well, that's straightforward for the goalkeeper. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Slide rule pass there. Now Damien Delaney. Fred. Martin Kelly. Townsend. Joe Ledley. He's got it back again from his teammate. And that's a pass that's gone astray, out of play. Tackle goes in. Fred.
His teammates will thank him for that.
Liam Bridcut. Luke Ayling. Here's a chance to attack. And it's a shot now! Hit the post! Throw to come up now after the ball's gone out. Joe Ledley. He's got his shot off now. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Referee has pointed for a corner. Joe Ledley on the attack here. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, there's just a risk that they might get caught out. Just working away to try and find an opening. Quick into the tackle, and the result is going to be a throw. Comes in strongly. Well, they're in a good position here. It's an exhibition here with such great passing. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner. Townsend. Fred. Trying to switch on the attacking. The shot's off! Poor effort, too high. What about that chance a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Tackle here. Townsend. Andros Townsend. Fred. Well, we can catch up with the details of that injury from our man Jeff Shrew.
Here's Jeff.
Nasty landing on the shoulder for him there, and he's in real discomfort. He's a tough boy. I think he'll stay on.
And Jeff showing he's right amongst it and knows what's going on down there. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Brilliant. And here's the shot. Good try. A little too high. Liam Bridcut. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Leeds United have got a corner now. Very good passing from this team. Not such a good cross, I'm afraid. Wood. Well, there's going to be 3 minutes added on.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Attacking well here. Comes in strongly. Eye-catching football, really. It just got to a stage where they actually took the eye off the ball, literally, and they've lost the ball. Here's a chance! Oh, great work by the keeper. And in goes the cross. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his half-time whistle goes in the second leg of the semi-final.
Well, they can almost touch that final now. They've worked extremely hard over the 2 legs, and for me, worthy leaders.
Good action in the English League Cup in the first 45 minutes. Second half starts now.
I think 1 or 2 players surprised us, actually, how well they played in that first half. They'd be delighted.
Fred. In comes the challenge. And now the shot! Oh, well saved. Well, they will have rehearsed this situation, how to defend a corner. They've all got their jobs. The fans have been thrilled. You can sense it on the social media sites. Real Madrid, they've got their man, it's official.
Well, 35 million or thereabouts isn't a small figure, but loads of potential with this lad.
Into the attacking third. Very good passes. And shoots! Terrific stop.
Well, you look at the opposition and almost the belief he's flowing out of them. They don't think they can beat this keeper between the sticks.
And it's a header. It is corner after corner. Throw in to come. Well, they've thrown the ball away there, literally to the opposition. Coming up on EA Sports, it's an FA Cup fixture. Leeds United
they'll be facing Sunderland away from home.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Andros Townsend. Townsend. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Shot on! That's the breakthrough! It's been a very good start to this game, and they've got the goal that really their football has suggested would come. You wondered whether missing chances would leave them regretting those misses, but now they've opened the scoring, and you would feel that they'll go on and win from here. It is certainly the kind of match that we thought we were coming here to see, with the better team playing the better football.
Yeah, and they've handled that expectation, haven't they, in terms of being strong favourites, so fair play to them for that.
So on aggregate, it's 4-0. The Brickgut moving the opposition around with their play, these two players. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Brilliant football from this team. Andros Townsend. Townsend. Good reading of the by anticipating the pass. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. It's a poor touch, and the possession's gone away. And he passes back to the keeper. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. Andros Townsend. Fred, looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. He's got his shot off now. He's kept it out. The shot's on. That's a good save. He got a touch to that. It's behind for another corner. It's interesting, the corner count to this point. And he heads it for goal. Fine save he's made there, and he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Tackle goes in. Well, this attack, and he could get away here. In with a chance. Oh, he was away. Alan, he was clear.
Well, it looked like the perfect counter-attack. The whole defence had been beaten, but, well, the keeper wasn't.
One of the backup brigade is going to have a chance centre stage. In quickly. Quick change of possession here. Fred. Ventraya. Oh, good through ball. And it's a headed effort at goal. Bounce back off the post. On the attack here. Gets his foot in there.
Show your appreciation for today's man of the match. Number 21.
And here's the shot. Terrific stop. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well.
There will be a minimum of
3 minutes from the referee via the fourth official. That's the decision regarding added time. Some potential in this move. Slide rule pass there. Good challenge here. Well, the referee has blown his whistle and the game has ended 1-0. Well, it's taken time, it's taken a lot of effort, but the final whistle has gone It's over, and they are through this semi-final over the two legs on aggregate.
It hasn't always been pretty, but they put...
English League Cup, semi-final, second leg. Crystal Palace 1, Leeds United 0.
Well, it's action from the FA Cup, the Emirates FA Cup, as we must rightly call it now. And it's a very special competition, Alan. It's been very good to you.
It has, and there's always a buzz when players come into this competition, and there's a buzz around this ground too.
Coming up now, Crystal Palace, and they face Port Vale. Possibly, it might be his last season. We haven't heard from the man himself, but here he is.
Yeah, well, I think only he will know whether it's time to hang up his boots, if the body's telling him, sending him messages. So we'll find out soon enough.
Ball on the centre spot, and that tingle of excitement that comes with the FA Cup.
It is special, and every player want to get an early touch, settle themselves down.
O'Dwyer. Now, wasteful pass, unforced error really. Here's Lee. Good pass, getting it forward. Gonna try his luck. Away from the opposition, and then suddenly totally out of control.
Well, completely lost his head, and he's just slashed at the ball and completely miscued it. What a miss.
Could be dangerous. James MacArthur trying to thread it through here and shoots. Great stop. And that'll be a corner. Goes for goal with the header. Promising build-up until that challenge. And he passes back to the keeper. Anderson. Here's Lee. Well, they're in a good position here. Shots on here. Well, here it is. The first goal of a game that they have absolutely dominated. Very good play. Defence opened up again, but the difference is this time that they put the ball past the goalkeeper. Good finish. And they're looking a very classy side at the moment. Well, it was only a semblance of an opportunity, really, but he's turned it into a great goal with the first-time strike.
I don't think he had a chance, you know, to take another touch. He would have been crowded out, so what a decision.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. And he could get away here. The shot's on! And that shot's blocked very quickly. That's a fine strike, but not quite what he was hoping for.
Well, when he's hit it, I'm sure he would have thought that was going to bulge in the back of the net. Not quite, though.
He's going to trust his goalkeeper's footwork here with a back pass. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. It was good play until they got that challenge in. To Thomas. He'll need to try and get the ball back now. Well, good through ball. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. And now the shot! And the goalkeeper can take charge now. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Thomas. And this is going to be a throw. James MacArthur. And that's out for another throw. Strong challenge. That'll be a free kick. Well, a real treat in store for you. Coverage on EA Sports of the Premier League fixture. Crystal Palace, they'll be facing Spurs away from home.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Boateng. Great passage of passing play there. Shots on! Struck the post here. Good stop by the goalkeeper. No doubt that's a corner. Gone for the through pass. Into the attacking third. And here's the shot. The defenders managed to get in the way there. Gets his foot in there. He's reached it and turned it aside. And the decision is a corner here. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. O'Dwyer. It's an exhibition here with such great passing. And shoots! And now they've got a corner on the attack again, the team that's leading by 1 goal. And the fourth official has held up the board to say 4 more minutes. Here's Grant. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Could be dangerous. James MacArthur. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. That's for shots on here. Not able this time. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Oh, he was all over them.
Players have had their chance to assess what the first half brought for them. The start now of the second half of this game in the Emirates FA Cup.
Yeah, interesting to know what the two managers would have said in those half-time dressing rooms, but I'm expecting a really good clash here.
Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around. The shot's on! They blocked it then. Goal kick. Now Grant. Attacking well here. Neither side able to dwell on the ball for very long here. And now Anderson. Boateng. That passing is top class. Defender to it first. Good strong tackle. Trying to switch. And here comes the counter-attack. Going for goal! Up for grabs here. Now that's a throw. It is going to be a change here, and it looks like a strategic one. Good defending. Got it away from the danger, no problem. Good position, they've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Shot on! Too high. Way over the crossbar. Well, he's standing there in an offside position. The assistant could not miss him.
No, he won't have an easier decision to make today.
Going well for the home players and their supporters. The away players finding it hard in the match, and the fans now getting very frustrated. They think that there is some jiggery-pokery going on here.
Well, it's predictable, I suppose, but maybe even the home fans are a little bit unhappy. They want to see their team go for 1 or 2 more goals, but that might be a bit of a reckless thing to do now.
Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Good through pass. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. Stopped the cross. He's done well there, defender. Still 20 minutes to go. And that's a foul, and they'll get a free kick for that. And he heads it for goal. Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his, and he's made sure he's protected it. Foley. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. There's going to be a substitution. It's for the away team. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Cross coming in now. Lee. And now the shot. Deflected behind. A clear corner. And that's what we've had so far in terms of corners. Looking to play his teammate through. Throw in here. Well read by the defender. It's noticeable that the home supporters are trying to help the team in this situation. They're encouraged. Oh, it could be in. In with a chance. Goal! And they are really bossing the game now. Good performance from a very good team, a team that we expected to be better than the opposition. That's the way it's panning out so far.
Yeah, you'd expect them to ease away from the opposition in this match. Can't see any shocks in it, I can't really.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
Well, he was in the right place at the right time to cut it out.
Lee. And now Anderson. Attacking now. And we're hearing there will be 3 added minutes here. Shots on here. Well, the corner count rises and rises. And in comes the header. Not quite. And that's the end of the match. And it's 2-0. And confirmation.
The Football Association Challenge Cup. Aston Villa 0, Tottenham Hotspur 2, Birmingham City 2, Scunthorpe United 0, Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 0, Crystal Palace 2, Port Vale 0, Derby County 2, Bolton Wanderers 0, Everton 0, Swansea City 2, Leicester City 1, Cardiff City 0, Liverpool 3, Millwall 0, Manchester City 2, Bradford City 0, Newcastle United 1, Arsenal 0, Sunderland 3, Leeds United 0, West Ham United 1, Oxford United 1.
Hello everybody, Martin Tyler is my name, Alan Smith is his name alongside me, and we're hoping to bring you some fine action from this game today. The game today, Tottenham against Crystal Palace. So, here's the kick-off, the game is underway, sit back and enjoy. Quite a lot of changes in this Spurs lineup. Michel Vorm plays in goal. Toby Alderweireld starts with Jan Vertonghen as the centre-backs. Claudio Jakob starts with Nabil Bentaleb in the centre of the park. Harry Kane is the main striker today. Well, when you look at this lineup, it's almost unrecognisable from the last one for Crystal Palace. James Tompkins plays with Damien Delaney as the centre-backs. So a couple of strikers for them at the front end of the team. Gets his foot in there. Jakob. 1-2, and having a little game of their own here. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. It's a terrible place to give the ball away. Well, you don't see that so often. Just glided past him effortlessly. You have to be a good player to wait a pass like that. A little dink, really. Joel Ward. Max Meyer. There's some potential in this move. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. And now he's looking for some support. And now the shot! Fine save he's made there. And he's not let the ball escape his grasp. He's kept the ball after a good first touch. Song. It's good work between these two. And he's presented the ball to the opposition. Attacking now. Well, that's a good clean tackle to stop the attack. Well, they've got to chase back because with the turnover in possession, they could be vulnerable. Strong challenge. Meyer. The shot's on! Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Jakob. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Good strong tackle. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here. And then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Ward. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Lovely one-touch football. He's got his shot off now. That's the breakthrough. It's been a very good start to this game, and they've got the goal that really their football has suggested would come. You wonder whether missing chances would leave them regretting those misses, but now they've opened the scoring, and you would feel that they'll go on and win from here.
And I wondered about the keeper, but he's just beaten by sheer power from outside the box there.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Kyle Walker tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Doing well to keep the ball. Onto the attack now. Very straightforward save for the goalkeeper. Tottenham Hotspur have won the ball back well. Eric Lamela. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Here the challenge is good. Picked out a man with the bring them level. He's kept it out. Well, Ali's come and pinched the ball off the toes of the attacker.
Well, as we know, you have to time these absolutely perfectly because the attacker will go down at the slightest touch.
This could be a chance. Shot up. What a fine save! What a good piece of defensive clearance that was. Here we are with Tottenham perhaps flattering to deceive. The build-up to this game was big for them. The performance hasn't been big. The only real consolation we can say at this stage is there is plenty of time for them to come back into the match. Into the attacking third. Good through pass. And in goes the cross. Closed him down well. The cross doesn't come in. Good defending. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Jakob. Well, that pass never looked like reaching its target, and they're away with the ball. They've got the ball rolling again straight away. Shots on here. Great save by a diving goalkeeper.
The official has indicated
Added time coming up. There'll be 2 minutes of it.
Added time.
Kyle Walker. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. This could be a problem for the referee in the second half because the rain is still lashing down. He's coming forward with some danger. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. It's Ben Davies. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. He went in well. Eye-catching football, really. It just got to a stage where they actually took the eye off the ball, literally, and they've lost the ball. It's an exhibition here with such great passing. And that will peter out, that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. Jakob. Eriksson. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. And they've cut it out. There's a statement just reached us from Stamford Bridge that Chelsea have completed this signing. This is how they love to play on the break. Really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. And now the shot! Oh, well saved. And here's a chance to show how good they are at corners and maybe increase their advantage. Cross from Bakary Sakho. Coming up for you on EA Sports, don't forget, don't miss this, the coverage of the Premier League fixture. Spurs, they'll be facing Everton away from home.
Yeah, it's got a good feel about it, that one. Look forward to joining you in the gantry for it.
The shot's on! Good defending. Eric Lamela. Good forward play from them. Maya. Tottenham Hotspur have won the ball back well. Kyle Walker. Great place to win it back. And here's the shot. He's a scorer. We've seen that in this match already. And, unlucky this time.
Yeah, he'll look back though and maybe think he should have done better, given the form he's in.
Thiago. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. On the attack here. Saw the goal and went for it. Good stop by the goalkeeper. That's a good spot by the defender. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. And what about Crystal Palace and their next game, Alan?
They're playing Leeds United in their next match. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll win it easily.
They'll bring them level. What a fine save. Conceding the corner, now they've got to deal with it, the defenders. I think we'll see with these possession stats, Alan, that yes, the game has been as even as it seemed without the figures to back that up.
Yeah, I mean, I think we thought coming into this match, Martin, that it would be evenly matched. And it's been the case here.
And here comes the counter-attack. Shots on here. He's reached it and turned it aside. It's a corner. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Thiago. Tottenham fans looking at their watches, manager checking his. It is not good for Spurs here. It's been a sorry display and they're still behind. Not rushing it here, moving from one side to the other. He's got his shot off now. Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his and he's made sure he's protected it. We've got 8 more minutes of the 90. Well, it hasn't been tip-top Tottenham today, has it? And they're running out of time.
They are. The fans have been on the players' backs at various stages today, but they're right behind them now.
Coming off the bench,
Christian Eriksen. And we're moving into the last 5 minutes on the clock with just a 1-goal margin. Defender to it first. Maya. Appiah. Great passage of... And now the shot! Oh, great work by the keeper. A real chance here. Wonderful goal. It's getting better and better for them. Well, it's just a footnote to the match, really. It confirms the win.
Yeah, I think the goal scorer will be pleased. Another one for his tally late on the match here.
And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. Restarting at 2-0.
Goal for Crystal Palace, number 26.
3 minutes from the referee via the fourth official. That's the decision regarding added time. Kyle Walker. There's some potential in this move. Here's Ali. Jan Vertonghen. Comes in with a tackle. And that's the end of the match. And it's 2-0. Well, this has been a real attacking masterclass.
Yeah, and goals win football.
Bournemouth 2, Norwich City 0. Liverpool 1, Manchester City 1. Stoke City 1, West Bromwich Albion 2. Tottenham Hotspur 0, Crystal Palace 2.